everybody, this is Brad Nessler. With me, as always, Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. And there's going to be some heat to battle in today's game between the Michigan Wolverines and the LSU Tigers. Well, folks, we're excited to bring you what appears to be another great gridiron matchup. And here come the Tigers. Kirk, how do you see this one? This really looks like a deadlock. This could go to either team.
Michigan needs a big game from their talented running back, and I think they'll win the battle up front, and he's going to have a tremendous day. Look for him to lead them to victory, but Lee, it's going to be very close.
I got to have to go with them, too. Michigan is going to manhandle them.
All right, there you have it. The coach has made his pick. Let's go down to the captains at midfield for today's coin toss. And they're ready to kick this one off. He kicks it. Number 23 fields it in the end zone. Down there on the field at linebacker, we've got one special player. He's the heart and soul of this defense, and they're going to need him today more than ever as they go up against a very talented running back.
If there's anyone who can bring the wood to this running back, then it's got to be this linebacker.
That's right, he's a tough one. There should be some really good collisions in this game.
2nd and 1. Ball on the 29. High formation here. Down he goes. The fifth-year senior at linebacker drops the quarterback to the ground for a sack.
You got to love a kid with this kind of mentality on defense. He's just so tough out there.
And I remember when they were recruiting him years ago, they almost stuck him at fullback.
Well, it was obviously a good decision to make him a linebacker.
It's 3rd down and 6 to go. Ball on their own 24. Number 4 is back in the gun. He drops back, steps up in the pocket, looking, airing it out long, and it's picked off. And they come up with a big play there, don't they, guys?
Oh, man. Defense looks very well coached on that play.
That's what happens when 11 ball-hawking defenders go full speed.
Excellent field position to start the drive. The Wolverines come out showing 3 wide. Setting up the play action. He wants the long ball. This will be a top catch. He comes down with it. Wow, nice catch.
Way to look it in. Heck of a job by the wide receiver. These guys are moving the ball down the field.
They're crowding that line of scrimmage. Michigan will line up in a jumbo set here. They'll go with the fullback. Touchdown, Michigan! Nice run by the fullback to put 6 on the board.
When you give this kid a chance, he can get it done. That was a nice looking run.
And he hits the PAT. With under 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter of play, the score, Michigan 7, LSU nothing. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. Number 5 fields it in the end zone.
I know the first thing I wanted to do after throwing a pick was to come out that next drive and throw. Let the defense know that I wasn't intimidated.
And how many times did you go right back in there and throw another pick?
I mean, as you know, a quarterback needs a short memory, so I really don't remember, Scooter. You know better than that.
The Tigers line up in an I formation. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And he's tackled. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
1 yard gain on the play.
Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 23. Number 4 comes to the line with 3 wide. Again with a carry. Brought down. And the halfback ripped off a nice gain there to get him the first.
Hey, this kid's a good-looking back. Let's see if they go to him again.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 32. The Tigers come out in a 2 tight end set. Little shake and bake move. Tackle. They go with a run, and that'll be a gain of 9.
9-yard gain on the play.
Second and 1. Ball on the 41.
41-yard line.
The defense will stack the line of scrimmage. Oh, what a move. Picked up a first down on that carry.
Yeah, a good job up front by the offensive line. They picked up some nice blocks to allow that back to get in there for some extra yardage.
It's first and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. LSU lines up in a double tight set. There's a play fake. Rolling out to the left side. The ball is tipped.
You got to be careful throwing into coverage like that.
Well, Coach, I don't think it was a poor decision. It was just a great reaction by the man in coverage.
So it's second and 10. And this is the 6th play of the drive. The Tigers come out in the ace formation. They'll keep it on the ground again. They'll bring him down. A gain of 8 on the carry.
Gain of 8 on the play.
Third and 2. This is the 7th play of this drive. LSU lines up in a bunch formation. Again with the run, and he's hit hard.
1, 2, 3. Kirk, he might be out for the count.
Oh, what a hit. You know, at the end of the year, you're going to look back at this and remember this is one of the hits of the year. That guy can really bring it.
4th and 4. Ball on the 48-yard line.
They line up to punt this one away. It's a high kick, and it holds up there. Number 21 signals for a fair catch. Number 13 fields it at the 2. They did a great job on their last drive, moving the ball down the field for a touchdown. Let's see if they can duplicate that on this drive. So they'll take over now and they shadow their own goalposts. Michigan lines up in a goal line set. Let's see if the defense puts any pressure on them here. Underwood with the give, tries to juke, and they make the stop. They grab 8 yards there.
Gain of 8 on the play.
Second and 2. Ball on the 10-yard line. Underwood lines up in the shotgun. Underwood hands it off. No, play fake. Wants to throw outside. Complete on the run.
That was a big-time play and a new set of downs.
I think the defense might have been thinking run there, Coach.
Well, I don't blame them. It's pretty common to see a run on first and second down, but this offense is keeping them guessing.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. The Wolverines with 4 receivers. He's gobbled up in the backfield. Nice tackle to bring him down before he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Solid effort there to break up that play.
2nd and 12 coming up here. Ball on the 36-yard line. Michigan comes out in the shotgun. Underwood back to pass. He's looking. And they got it. They get to the quarterback and end that play before it even got started.
This young man didn't even have a chance to make something happen. It's tough to find your receivers when the defense is in your face like that.
Passing situation here on 3rd and long, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. Michigan in a 5-wide set. He drops back. He steps up, looks, fires deep down the right side. The ball is tipped. Oh, he had a shot at the pick. They're really fortunate that wasn't intercepted.
Not a very smart decision by the quarterback. He had no shot at completing it.
Yeah, but that defender had a perfect shot at it. He just didn't catch it.
And they're ready to punt this one away. It's away, and it's a booming punt. Number 5 calls for the fair catch. He hauls it in at the 23. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 23. 2 tight ends here. Here's the counterplay, and he's stopped behind the line. Well, folks, we just saw what can happen if you don't pick up all your blocks.
Man, that was an ugly nightmare from the beginning.
It's 2nd down now, 14 to go. Ball on the 19-yard line. The Tigers go with the I formation. Brown takes a pitch. Long ball, right side. It's deflected. Incomplete pass.
Well, the players love to run these types of plays because it's out of the ordinary of what they usually do on offense. So when they finally call the play, you have to execute it because you don't get many chances to do it again.
And I think they have the wrong guy throwing the football. But I guess that's why he's not the real quarterback.
Back to pass. He's looking down the middle. Got it to the senior. What an amazing catch. 1st down.
Boy, Brad, you said it. That is a big-time play there. Spectacular catch and great body control there on the long pass reception.
First and 10. Ball on the 50.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
And that'll be the end of the first quarter with our score. Michigan 7, LSU nothing. It's 1st and 10. Ball right around midfield. The defense will stack the line of scrimmage. Toss. Spins upfield. Brought down. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 5 to go. This is the 5th play of this drive. LSU comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. He's going right. Couldn't haul it in. Dropped by the wideout.
Number 80, the intended receiver on the play.
The defense will try to stop this third down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. The Tigers come out in a bunch formation. Steps up, throws it to the outside. His receiver has it. He jukes it, and he's tackled. First and 10. Ball on the 23. And the impact linebacker has turned it up a notch. And the snap goes to the back. Fumbles the ball. And the defense picks it up. It's on the ground. Wow, very close to turning it over, but they'll keep possession of the football.
Way to play heads up out there. That's just one more reason to play to the whistle.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
LSU sets up in the I. Steps up in the pocket. Looking. He rolls left. Here comes the pressure. And he is drilled. Under relentless pressure, the quarterback goes down for the sack.
Those guys on defense are just pinning their ears back right now and coming in as fast as they can.
Well, in that case, the offense needs to sneak in a screen pass at a halfback. Let him get behind the rush and then take off behind his blockers for 6.
Second down, and they got 15 for the first down. Ball on the 31. The impact player at running back is in the zone right now. Complete. Makes a move. He's got an opening. The 10. Touchdown, LSU. The throw to the wide receiver goes for a touchdown.
That kid looks like a natural receiver out there.
Well, you could say he's from a good pedigree when it comes to football. I think his father's taught him very well.
And he tacks on the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. And he got all of this one. Great kick. Number 17 fields it in the end zone. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. It's first and 10. Ball on their own 19. They'll work from the shotgun. Underwood drops back. He tosses it short, and it's caught, and down he goes. 6 yards that time on the pass play.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Second and 4. Ball on the 25-yard line. The Wolverines come out in a shotgun. Here's the option. He has some room. And he's tackled. He kept it himself and picked up a good-looking first down.
Another reason why I love the option. Just when you think he's going to pitch it, he cuts up the field and keeps the ball himself.
No question, Coach. Great execution and a good decision there by the quarterback.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 35. The Wolverines set up in the gun. They'll throw on first down. Throws it to the outside. They'll bring him down.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
First and 10. Ball on their own 46. 6 DBs in the lineup. They snap it to the back. Tackle. That's the dazzling speed we've been hearing about, folks. What a run to keep the chains moving.
Speed kills. It's as simple as that.
Yep, there's no way a linebacker has any chance of catching this guy.
It's 1st and 10, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. The Wolverines line up in an I formation. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. No place to go that time, and the offense loses a yard or 2.
Nice job of plugging up all the gaps and the possible cutback lanes by the defense.
2nd and 11 coming up. Ball on the 39. Five wide. He shoots. There's a missed tackle. He has some room. And they make the stop.
Underwood on the carry. Gain of 12 on the play.
It's 1st and 10, and this is the 7th play of the current drive. Michigan comes out with 5 receivers. He drops back. Throws. Finds the freshman. That'll be a gain of 5.
Makes the reception. 5-yard gain on the play.
Second and 5 coming up here. This is the 8th play of this drive. They'll work from the shotgun. Juke move. Brought down. And the quarterback picks up about 3 on the draw. Third and 2. Ball on the 19-yard line. They come out in a goal line set. They'll run for the first on 3rd and short. Michigan takes a timeout. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line. They'll bring in their dime package. Drops back to pass. Across the middle. Incomplete. And he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys play football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 16. Michigan lines up in a shotgun set. And the snap goes to the back. They'll bring him down. 3-yard gain by the running back.
3-yard gain on the play.
So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. They line up in the shotgun. Underwood back to throw. He's looking. Throws this one out to the left. He's got it. Touchdown. That pass found the wide receiver for 6.
And I think the quarterback has found a soft spot in this defense.
And he hits the PAT. Time to take a look at the drive summary. It's brought to you by Pontiac. Fuel for the soul. Michigan to kick this one off. He boots it deep downfield. Number 23 fields it in the end zone.
Great passing was the key for the offense the last time they had the ball. They were able to pick apart the defense and get down the field for a touchdown.
So if I'm the coach, I'm telling my defensive linemen to get more pressure on that quarterback, please.
LSU Lines up with 3 receivers. Uh-oh, high snap. Looks. He tosses it short. And down he goes. LSU calls a timeout. Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 30-yard line. Number 4 is back in the gun. Back to pass. He steps up, looking across the middle. What concentration.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
First and 10. Ball on their own 41. They line up in an I. He drops back. Throws short. Complete. Sheds that one. They get a good 7 yards on that one.
7-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 3 to go. Ball on their own 48. Number 4 has 4 receivers lined up here. They'll throw again. Defense hasn't stopped them yet. And it's caught. He breaks free. Inside the 30. And he's brought down. LSU takes a timeout. First and 10. Ball on the 21. They'll bring in their dime package. They'll throw on first down. He's looking. Throws it deep downfield. And they push him out. He led his wide receiver too far to the outside.
Yeah, he just had to pull the string a little bit more there.
It's second down and 10 to go. And this is the 6th play of the drive. Single set backfield. And they get the sack. The quarterback had nowhere to go, and he's brought down for the sack.
They've got to do a better job up front with their pass protection.
If they don't start picking up everybody, then this quarterback's going to be pretty sore in the morning. That's for sure.
6 DBs in the lineup. They'll reverse it. He's gobbled up in the backfield. Loss of 7.
7-yard loss on the play. 4th and long. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Number 41 lined up for the field goal, and he's going to need some distance on this one. LSU calls a timeout. Number 41 comes in to kick the field goal, and he's going to have to get a leg into this one. It's up, and it's through the upright. Here's the drive summary brought to you by Pontiac. Number 41 ready to kick.
Number 15 back to return.
He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. Number 17 fields it in the end zone. And we've reached halftime here. The score at the break, Michigan 14, LSU 10. LSU got the ball to start the game, so they'll be kicking off to start the second half. Kicks it deep. Number 15 fields it in the end zone. He juked him out of his shoes. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll take over at the 20. Underwood lines up in the shotgun. And he's tackled. So the quarterback keeper gets maybe a yard. Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 21. Michigan lines up in a shotgun set. Underwood set to go to the air. With the throw. Tackle. Pickup of 5.
Makes the reception. 5-yard gain on the play.
Third and 4. Ball on the 26.
26-yard line.
Underwood with 3 wide receivers. It's a direct snap. Brought down. And he carried that one for a few yards.
You know, when you have a guy that can grab 5 yards or so consistently, it sure takes some of the pressure off the passing game.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 31. The Wolverines come out in a shotgun. Underwood back to pass. Draw play. And they make the stop. Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a first down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job of reading his blocks and accelerating through the hole.
First and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. Michigan lines up with 3 receivers. They'll throw on first down. Throws this one out to the left. Oh, he could have had a big reception that time.
Just let that one get away from his vision just for a split second.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. This defense is looking to their impact corner to make a play. A little juke. They'll bring him down. The quarterback keeps it and gets 5 yards.
5-yard gain on the play.
So another third down upcoming for the offense. They line up in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Steps up. Looks. He's going right. Complete. And he's tackled.
9-yard gain on the play.
First and 10. And this is the 8th play of the drive. They line up in the shotgun. Underwood on first down. Throws it to the outside. And that one's fallen incomplete.
Number 8, the intended receiver on the play.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 33.
33-yard line.
And the secondary better be careful. This receiver wants to make a play. Back to pass. Throws this one out to the right. And it falls incomplete. And the wideout couldn't drag a foot.
Yeah, but he showed really nice hands on that play.
They line up for another third down, and they've had no problem converting their first 2. Nickel defense. Underwood drops to throw. Wants to throw outside. Picks it off. And the quarterback just can't believe it. He really wishes he could have that one back.
Every quarterback has passes that he wishes he could have back. However, hey, a pick is a pick, and no one is going to care how bad he wants that one back.
They'll start this drive at the 13. They'll work from the shotgun. He drops back. He's going left. And it's the senior. He ran a good-looking route and picked up positive yardage.
That he did, and he made a good catch. That short passing game is where you see all those hours in the summer that you put in pay off.
So far, the MVP after 2 quarters of play has got to be this linebacker. He's been all over the field, and he's a big reason why they're winning right now.
What I like about him is that he plays downhill. He gets to the play before the play gets to him.
And that's the sign of a true linebacker right there, having great instincts.
First down, and man, oh man, can he fly.
Whew, that guy looks like a track star out there. Good-looking run.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 28. The Tigers come out in the ace formation. Brown on the delay. Little shake and bake move. And he puts it on the turf. Number 68 recovers a loose ball. The offense is lucky to retain possession after that fumble.
The coach can't be happy with the way the running back is carrying the football.
2nd and long coming up here. Ball on the 19-yard line. LSU goes with the ace set here. Across the middle. And he can't hang on to it. The pass was right there. Just couldn't be controlled.
Get this tight end some more passes in practice. He needs all the help he can get.
Passing situation here on 3rd and long. Ball on the 19. Number 4 comes to the line with 3 wide. Looking. Wants to throw outside. It's tipped.
He tried to force that one in.
It should have been intercepted. You can't be thrown into coverage like that.
They line up to punt this one away.
Back to punt. Number 15, back deep to return.
He gets it off. Number 15 fields it at the 40. I'm sure the coach is talking to his team about not turning the ball over again in this possession. They'll get the ball here at the 41.
At the 41-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Wolverines set up in the gun. Underwood drops back on 1st down. Wants to throw outside, and he's taken down.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a 1st down 9 out of 10 times.
1st and 10. Ball right around midfield. And the man at wideout is in a zone right now. Underwood back to pass. He's looking. He passes it. Completes. It's the freshman. A 1-yard loss.
1-yard loss on the play.
Second and 11 coming up. Ball on the 49.
49-yard line.
Michigan in a 4-wide set. And the snap goes to the back. He spins. Tackle. And that was a nice run. Kirk, that was a great job by that big offensive line.
Yeah, it really was, Brad. And also, a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running lane.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
1st and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
31-yard line.
Michigan comes out in the shotgun. Underwood drops back, steps up in the pocket, looks. He's rolling right. Throws it to the outside. Batted ball.
I tell you what, Kirk, if that receiver doesn't get more aggressive, this defense is going to be knocking the balls down all game long.
You're absolutely right. That was a heads-up play by the corner, but it would have never happened if the receiver would have come back to the ball instead of waiting for it to fall into his lap.
The Wolverines come out in a shotgun. They go with a run, and he's going to lose yards on this one. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed it.
Third down and 12 to go. Ball on the 33-yard line. Michigan comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Underwood back to throw. Throws down the middle. The big tight end got it knocked out of his hand.
Oh, he's supposed to be able to make that play. A good-sized kid like him, he can't let them push him around like that.
Number 38 lines up for a long field goal, and I'm not sure he's got the power to make this one. The kick is away. It's long enough, and he hooked it left. They'll go to work at the 33-yard line. LSU comes out in the shotgun. On the ground with the tailback. Brought down. Not much help from his blockers, and he's only able to gain a yard.
Gain on the play.
Second and 9. Ball on the 34-yard line.
34-yard line.
LSU goes with the ace set here. And he's going to come up with a sack. I think the offensive line missed a block there.
Somebody did it. It was like a jailbreak up front, and the linebacker will get the credit for the sack.
So that brings us to the end of the quarter. And at the end of 3, our score, Michigan 14, LSU 10. Third and 12 coming up on this one. Ball on the 31-yard line. Michigan brings in their nickel package. He's going right. Finds his receiver. Knocked out of bounds.
That's how you convert third down, sweetheart.
That was a good-looking play, wasn't it, Coach?
Oh, yeah, this offensive coordinator must have seen something in the defense he really liked.
It's first and 10. Ball right around midfield.
On the 49-yard line.
The Tigers line up with 2 tight ends. Tries to juke. And down he goes. Couldn't get anything out of that.
No gain on the play.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 49.
49-yard line.
Single set backfield. Up the middle. And he's tackled. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
So another third down upcoming for the offense.
6-yard line.
Number 4 is back in the gun. Drops back to pass. He steps up, looking. Over the middle. His receiver has it. They'll bring him down. It's first and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. The Tigers line up with 3 wide. He's looking. Wants to throw outside. Tackle. A 7-yard gain that time from the play-action pass completion.
Gain on the play.
Second and 3 coming up. This is the 8th play of this drive. The Tigers come out in a bunch formation, setting up the play action. He's going left. Touchdown, LSU! LSU. The defender had no shot at breaking up that touchdown pass to the wideout.
He was caught a little out of position. Yes, indeed.
And he tacks on the extra point. So here's the Pontiac drive summary to recap what just happened. LSU lines up for the kickoff. Number 17 and number 15 back deep to return. He boots it deep downfield. Number 15 fields it in the end zone. Their kicker missed the field goal attempt the last time this offense had it.
Anytime you have a shot at putting points on the board and you don't get it, you get a little frustrated. This offense is very capable of scoring at any time.
The defense lines up with 6 DBs. Underwood on first down. Looks, bounces off the would-be tackler. He fires right. The ball is tipped, and they make the stop.
Now that was a good-looking play. The quarterback put it where his receiver could get it, and now they have a first down.
What I like is the faith that this quarterback has in his receiver. He's not afraid to throw it downfield.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 44. Underwood with 3 wide receivers. Across the middle. Found his man. And he is drilled.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line. The Wolverine set up in the gun. They'll drop him for a loss. Excellent play by the defense that time as they swallowed him up before he got back to the line.
It's more like they devoured him. He had no shot at breaking clean.
It's 2nd down and 12 to go. Ball on the 26-yard line. 6 DBs in the lineup. He drops back. Lets it go. He brings it in for the score and the lead. And that's a 2nd time today these guys have been able to hook up for the score.
Boy, he really looks comfortable in that end zone, doesn't he?
And he hits the PAT. The fine folks at Pontiac bringing us this summary of how that drive took place. Looks like they're ready for the kick.
Number 5 back to return.
Kicks it off. Number 23 fields it in the end zone. They moved the ball very effectively on their last drive, which ended with a touchdown. The defense has been talking it over on the sideline, trying to make some corrections. Let's see if they can stop them this time. They'll set up shop at the 17. The Tigers line up in an I formation. jukes it. And he's hit hard. 7-yard play.
7-yard gain on the play.
Second and 3. Ball on the 24-yard line. Number 4 with 4 wide receivers. Nice play fake. He's going left. They'll bring him down.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 41. Number 4 lines up in the shotgun. Steps up. Lets it fly. He's on the run. And he's taken down.
Wow, nice catch.
Way to look it in. Heck of a job by the wide receiver. These guys are moving the ball down the field.
First and 10. Ball on the 31. Single set backfield. Makes a move. And he's hit hard.
He just went right through him.
Who was supposed to block that guy?
I don't think it matters, Kirk. He's playing with reckless abandon out there. It's got to be hard to block a guy that hits like that.
It's second down and 10 to go. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. They line up in an I. Brown will run it again. There he goes. The 10. Touchdown. What a run to take the lead. The halfback got the call and was able to carry it to Pater.
Yeah, looking smooth out there.
He's one of those guys they can count on for big plays.
And he tacks on the extra point. This drive summary is brought to you from our good friends at Pontiac. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Kicks it off. Number 17 fields it in the end zone.
Great passing was the key for the offense the last time they had the ball. They were able to pick apart the defense and get down the field for a touchdown.
So if I'm the coach, I'm telling my defensive linemen to get more pressure on that quarterback, please.
They line up in an I. Underwood steps back to pass. Across the middle. His receiver has it. He's hit and got away. He's all the way down to the 49. And he goes over 100 on the day with that reception.
If you can get open and hold on to the passes, chances are you're going to have a good game. And that's exactly what this guy's been able to do today.
First and 10. Ball on the 49.
49-yard line.
The Wolverines come out in the shotgun. Underwood on first down. He's going right. And he's all the way down to the 20.
That was a big-time play and a new set of downs.
I think the defense might have been thinking run there, Coach.
Well, I don't blame him. It's pretty common to see a run on first and second down, but this offense is keeping them guessing.
And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. Drops back to pass. Looking. Short toss. Batted ball. That pass was knocked down at the line before it even had a chance of getting to the intended target.
That thing had some heat on it, too.
Oh, yeah, it was a bullet, all right. I'm surprised he's got his hands up quick enough to knock it down.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 20-yard line. Underwood with 4 wide receivers. They snap it to the back. Touchdown, Michigan! A powerful run by the halfback to reach pay dirt.
Yeah, he's hot. Keep giving him the rock.
And he hits the PAT. The fine folks at Pontiac bringing us this summary of how that drive took place. Michigan is ready to kick it away. Number 5 and number 23 back to return. He hits a booming kick. Number 23 fields it in the end zone. The offense with a lot of success through the air on that last drive as they moved it down the field for the touchdown. They'll take over at the 16-yard line.
First and 10.
Number 4 lines up in the shotgun. They'll throw on first down. Swings it out to his man on the screen. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. LSU takes a timeout. So it's second and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line. LSU lines up in a shotgun set. Has it to the senior. LSU calls a timeout. Third and 5 coming up. Ball on their own 21. The Tigers go with the I formation. Play action, and he's going to be sacked for a loss. That gives this defensive unit 5 sacks for the ball game.
The defense came into this game with a game plan to put the pressure on the quarterback. It's safe to say they're happy with their performance.
The Tigers come out in the ace formation, setting up the play action. Look out! Caught! And he's tackled. Huge play on fourth down.
That was a sensational call.
It sure was here, guys. Usually on fourth down, you have the receiver run just enough yards to get to the marker. The defense here was looking for that and went right over their heads for the big play.
LSU comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Rolling out to the right side. Here's the long ball, left side. And he's all the way down to the 4.
Move those sticks. That's a first down.
And a great catch, too. Did you see how he looked that one in?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. He can catch the football. I like what the coach is doing here with this hurry-up offense. Watch for this young defense to get a little confused on this play.
The Tigers come out in a 2 tight end set. There's the play fake. End zone! And he came down with it. What a catch! And he comes up with his second touchdown catch of the game right there.
Kirk, this kid is tough to stop.
Yeah, you're right, Coach. You try to keep tabs on him, but eventually he's going to find a way to get open.
I think you need to double team him.
And he tacks on the extra point. Time to take a look at the drive summary. It's brought to you by Pontiac. Fuel for the soul. If they field the kick here, a touchdown return is their only chance at victory.
Back to return.
Kicks it deep. Number 17 fields it in the end zone. They'll get the ball here at the 20-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. Underwood set to go to the air. And they bring him down for a sack on the play. It's a done deal here as the final whistle blows. Kirk, any final thoughts here?
I'm sad to see this one end because it was a great game to watch. Michigan played a good game out there, but they needed to make one or two more big plays, and they couldn't do it. Who knows? Another couple of minutes, and this one may have gone the other way.
Folks, it's been a lot of fun, and I hope you can join us again next time. Our final score in this one, LSU 31, Michigan 28. For Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler with our final goodbye. We'll catch you next time.